Good morning, YouTube. Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are obviously going to continue looking at XRP. We need to make some slight adjustments to our bottom uptrend here. We will also be looking at Solana, which is doing some very peculiar things as of today. We're going to be looking at Ethereum. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, and we'll wrap up today's video with the S&P 500. Now, lots of important things to go over, lots of important things to discuss. Yesterday, we made a video basically saying, stop what you're doing. I found the next level that the markets would be moving to, and hopefully that still continues to happen, as I still do have faith, although Solana is trying to break through a very solid support. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, we'll have to reconsider what exactly is going on here. But as for the other cryptocurrencies like XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, we all have some pretty solid levels. We drew on Elliott impulse waves just yesterday here. We're going to continue discussing that in today's video and kind of figure out where that next target level is, if things have changed, so on and so forth. So if you guys are excited, if you're curious whether or not you should be buying in, if you're curious as to what to expect in the next coming days, not months, because I am bullish, for the long term here, but short term, what exactly we're going to, expect to see happen. But definitely stay tuned for today's video. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into things. I want to give a huge shout out to SimpleFX Exchange for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, for over a decade, SimpleFX has been a leader in the global trading market, giving users access to diverse markets such as crypto, forex, commodities, and so much more. In a nutshell, SimpleFX is a CFD broker that offers low fees and no minimum deposits with the popular MT4 platform, plus its own SFX web trader platform. What this means is account holders benefit from low trading fees with tight spreads, and the broker has prioritized user experience. Certain regions will require a VPN, which you will find out when you go on the website. My favorite VPN, though, in my opinion, is the easiest to use, and it's called Proton VPN, and it's only $4.99 a month. Once on the exchange, my favorite feature is their staking feature, which is extremely simple to use and a great way to earn passive income. It's as simple as just having funds in your account like BNB, Ethereum, and even Tron. You'll earn then an APY on your crypto holdings in your SimpleFX account because they are automatically staked. The best part is traders still retain the ability to use these funds for margin trading, adding a layer of flexibility to their investment strategy. Also, before I forget, SimpleFX is offering a huge sign-up bonus bigger than I've seen on other exchanges. Up to $5,000 in deposit bonus, plus a 5% cashback from all trades, which is definitely something worth looking into. So guys, if you are interested in their exchange or getting that 5K sign-up bonus, then definitely make sure to check out the links down in the description of today's video. Otherwise, huge shout out to SimpleFX for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into the technical analysis. All right, so diving back into the technical analysis, you can see really quickly a refresh reveals markets are still falling lower. This is actually pretty nuts if you ask me. 58 on the Fear and Greed Index. That's neutral, which it's taken a long time to get into that level here. Last time we were trending at neutral here was all the way back here in, this is January 17th of 2024. So a couple of months ago, which is pretty nuts. 4 or 5 months ago, we were at that, or about 4 months, January, February, March, April. Yeah. So about 3 to 4 months now, considering we're going to be in May tomorrow, which time is really flying by. The halving is already over here. The one that we've been paying so much attention to, waiting to, and I do think that that's going to have some long-term effects very soon. It doesn't happen immediately, but slowly after the halving, we should see positive movements upwards. For right now, markets are consolidating. Everything is down. This is a time to be buying. This is a time to be, realistic and understand that with the markets correcting to the downside here, we're going to get that opportunity to scoop up the last of it and then expect to see markets run. This happened, I can't tell you how many times this has happened every single halving, like clockwork afterwards or right around the same time. Markets fall, markets correct. It spooks a lot of people. A lot of the weak hands get, stopped out. They get shut down. And what that does, it allows a lot of institutional buyers for one last scoop at the bottom for those big hands to scoop in and clear out the weak hands here. At the last moment, before we start to see markets tick off. And I do believe that we are at that point where markets are at one of the lowest points it's going to be. And then we should start to see, correction back to the upside here. So whether that means 53 is the lowest or 45 is the lowest, or for Bitcoin, a more accurate level, if 61 is the lowest, or even if it's 47, this is about where that low point is. And we're going to be moving upwards afterwards here. And that's truly what I think is going to be happening with a lot of these cryptos. Bitcoin is down 7% for the week. Ethereum 5%, Solana 16%, XRP 8.5%, Doge 15%, Cardano 15%, SHIB 15%. If you guys want to see the meme coin episodes in the afternoon, just let me know down in the comments below. I've kind of put a pause on it. I just want to see how it is. Last one didn't do too well. Not many people were interested, but if it comes back, I'll put that out again. So let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. Anywho, moving into today's video, cryptos are starting to consolidate. As I've said before, specifically within XRP here, we don't have consecutive support levels on the bottom to really gauge whether or not we have that uptrend here. So I can keep moving this, and we're going to keep moving this until we find bottom. Now, the one thing that I did discover is we are actually forming a newer technical indicator here, but it's not forming on the daily charts for XRP. And what I mean by that is if we jump to like the 3-hour chart here, and I extend it like this, you'll actually notice some sort of new trend forming right here. Whether we do it like that or like this, I'm going to leave it how I had it before. But we also have some sort of bottom support here as well. Now, these typically break upwards. At some point, we are going to find the bottom, and we should be breaking to the upside here. 4-hour, you can also see what exactly is happening here. There's a new kind of target. We can even jump to like the 1-hour, and you can see the consolidation that's taking place. It's huge. And at some point, it isn't going to last, and we are going to be breaking through it, especially since we're at the bottom support here. And this is probably it. You can see we've consolidated all the way back down. Lower high, lower lows. This is typically a bullish sign. I know that's crazy here, but typically once we hit a bottom here, we end up breaking out of it and heading to the upside. And that might be right around today or this week here. You can see we are at a low point within these markets here. Now, I did just recently move this support here, but these do have bullish sentiment. There is bullish sentiment behind this, and that's what we're looking for here. We're looking to find some sort of bottom, confirm our second support, and then we should ultimately be reversing and rallying out of it. It's going to happen at some point or another, but again, XRP is not one of those cryptos I would trade this very second until we get more solidity within the markets here. I know markets are very volatile, but we need this to be confirmed, and I guess the easiest way to do that is if we see this downtrend at any point broken. This might send us all the way down to 47 cents. So at any point we break through this, let's say it's here, or here. At any point we break through it, it will cause a reversal, and that's the entry point on the markets here. It's literally that simple. So keep your eyes peeled on movements like that. Now, moving forward to things like Solana, I'm worried. This is the first time I've been worried about the markets in a little bit here because I'm hoping we stay the course. It's been a long time since we've retested red band on moving average on Solana. Actually, the last time we did it was back in October of 2023. Since then, we've been on a uptrend here, consistent for quite some time now. And here we are actually battling it out with it and breaking down. We're actually losing. So the goal is we don't close the daily below here, because if we do, we're going to have to reconsider our positions here. If we close where we are, there's a good chance we could spiral lower, which is not something we necessarily want to see. The goal is we hang out where we are, hold out where we are, and actually can recede back up and start our ascent to the upside. Problem is this support here, which you can see is problematic, but I'm hoping we can get back above, and then we can start our ascent to the upside here, because if not, and we close the daily below here, we're going to have to short, because there's a good chance we're going to consolidate and potentially head lower, which is not something we want to see. However, keep in mind, we're near oversold on the RSI. A lot of the other cryptocurrencies are kind of weak right now. They're also oversold. So we're looking for that bottom, and that bottom is near. So just keep that in mind. Let's see how today closes on Solana, because it's not looking too good. XRP, I'm liking it. New indicator is definitely helpful in regards to buying in. So let's keep our eyes peeled on that. Ethereum is bouncing off of support here. We did draw an uptrend. We followed this uptrend here. Moving averages back onto it as well. And you can see we're using this as a means of support, but we're inside a massive, and I mean monstrous, bull flag that started February of 2024. Lower high, lower low pattern. We drew an L8 impulse, 5-point confirmation here. Here we are. We almost hit number 4, but we are still consolidating. There's a good chance we are going to come back up to hit number 4. We're looking for 5 and a breakout. So again, I'm bullish on a lot of these cryptos long-term, short-term. We're looking for consolidation. We're looking for support. It's only Solana where we're breaking through that support. The other cryptos are solid and holding their floors very well. And I'm hoping that this continues, because if it doesn't and we break through these floors here, we are going to spiral lower. But again, bull flag, confirmation, bottoming off on number 3. Now we're looking for retracement to number 4. Again, we're near oversold. 38 on Bitcoin's RSI, 38 on Ethereum's. XRP is trading at 31, but that's the 4-hour. Daily on Solana is trading at 33. So most of these cryptos have the room now, finally, to head higher. And that's truly what I'm waiting for and hoping that we do see happen. Now, lastly, to wrap up today's video, S&P. Yesterday, we headed higher. Big resistance, big problem with it. I don't want to sound pessimistic, like I want bad things to happen, but you can see we're in a lower high, lower low pattern here. We just bottomed off, and since we bottomed off here, it has been nothing but a moonshot to the upside. Easiest prediction to call. Easiest. But I'm a risk taker, and I didn't buy in here, even though I was saying to. And you can see you would have been up. I'm holding off because I think if I'm right, I'm going to be happy. But I'm thinking we're going to fall lower, or at least retest red band here. That's what I'm looking for. So you can see lower high pattern is at stake here. We just bounced off here. I'm hoping for correction now back down to support, where I can then buy in and start my buy-in opportunity, if that makes sense. I'm going to start buying in here and start dollar cost averaging here with the intent of us going lower. But I think we're going to reject off here. I really do. We haven't proven yet that we're out of this downtrend, and I think it's just starting. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, smash the like button. Huge shout out to SimpleFX for sponsoring today's episode. Turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.